Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we have something very interesting and it's related to the next weapon tier. Now obviously this stuff has been data mined, so things can change, so disclaimer for those who normally rely on like me releasing you know teasers and whatnot on this type of content or stuff that has yet to be announced in the game, but we know and have some type of idea that it's coming out. Just to let you know, like disclaimer, things can change from what we are about to look at until it gets officially announced. Now, OPOP should be here next week, and I am going to assume that they are going to let us know on the new difficulty that is coming up and the next weapon tier, because as I am recording this video, King is our last LD character to be receiving his LD, and that is going to be released tonight. So I'm gonna assume that they are ready to announce what's gonna be coming up. What new weapons are we gonna be pulling in DFFOO? So again, just disclaimer: things could change. Things could get updated via the data download tonight that we have with the release of King's LD and his Heretics event. Just throwing that out there for you guys. So, but anyways, though, so basically, from what Rem from Dissidia DB has picked up from the data download, so shout out to him and the Dissidia DB team for sharing this info to the public. So the next weapon tier is gonna be, there's not really a specific name for said weapon tier, but there is something related to it called the FR ability. So force ability, and he assumes that the 7-star weapon is what he suspects will be called force weapon. Not 100% sure. This could change later on once it gets officially announced. The game data should suggest that it depends on a gauge, and there are plenty of mentions of a force gauge. And the weirder part is that it seems to be tied to another mechanic called link. Now, what we know about this link mechanic is just a bunch of parameters, and parameters meaning like, there's like little bits of like hints, some data here and there, but it's not all put together. So it just seems like Square Enix is still getting everything together. So they're kind of like, releasing some stuff here and there via the data downloads, and not everything is complete. So, this is what Rem has found out, or is able to find so far in the game. So, you got things like link init, link max, and then link turn count. Now, I look at those things and I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe it's something related to your team. Like maybe this is kind of like a link between your teammates, and like maybe with this link, it might be able to say increase the I guess this new force gauge or this FR ability that is going to be coming out to the game. So I'm thinking that maybe that might be related to that. And immediately when I thought about that, I was thinking about Final Fantasy 14, because Final Fantasy 14 does have like a limit break mechanic, but it's not really, well, I mean, it is for your own character, but you can also kind of, in a way, like this whole link thing, it reminds me of like where everybody is dealing their attacks, and as the fight progresses, you start seeing this this gauge on the top left of your screen that it starts filling up, and once it's filled up at like 2 bars, 1 bar, 3 bars, then your character or anybody in team is able to attack the enemy with a very powerful attack. So I'm thinking to myself like, well, maybe this whole link thing might be related to, everybody attacking the enemy, doing this to the enemy, so on and so forth. It could be related to that. Now, obviously, there are other Final Fantasy games that have something similar to what I was talking about with 14, where like maybe you have like a limit break bar, like kind of like from FF7, or like some of the other Final Fantasies that have this like limit break bar type of thing in other Final Fantasies. So it's just kind of like things that I'm like throwing out there, maybe some guesses to see like what this might actually be. Now, the force gauge gain is a bit tough to figure out because they just have parameters. So they have like little bits of data here and there, but it's not complete. In addition to this, there are a bunch of sound effects that have appeared after Freya's LD data update, which I will be playing, and I will, give you guys a warning for those who are listening via like headphones or Bluetooth devices or whatever, so that way I won't blow your ears out. But we do have the FR ability sound, the force gauge sound effects, and the HP damage bonus sound effects, and I will be playing that once we are done reading. Rem has exposed the above from what they have discovered about what could be related to the next weapon tier. Feel free to offer your own take on this either in the comment section below, or if you want to, go over to Rem's Discord server or my Discord server. I'll make sure to post those links down in the description of the video. And then we should get an official announcement via the next OPOP, which should be sometime next week as I'm creating this video, or recording this video, excuse me. So, throw your ideas out there. Like, what do you think could be related to this whole force ability thing, this force gauge, and then this whole link mechanic that was also released with this information about the next weapon tier that's coming to JP-DFFOO. Now, I will go ahead and play the sound effects for you guys to end off the video. Headphone warning, or if you are listening via like Bluetooth devices or whatever, this may or may not be loud, so I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I will count to two or three, to three, in between each of these sound effects. And again, if you want to listen to these sound effects yourself, you can check out Rem's Discord server. Now, we're gonna go ahead and play the 7-star sound effect. Fancy sound. Now we'll listen to the FR ability sound effect. Next up is the HP damage bonus sound effect. The FR gauge 20% sound effect. And then finally, the FR gauge 100% sound effect. And I know I said that I was going to count in between all those, but that kind of went over my shoulder. but yeah, I mean, like I said, some interesting stuff. Again, our next OPOP should be here in the next couple of days, here in the upcoming week, as I'm recording this video. So hopefully they'll let us know via that announcement or via the OPOP, like what's going to be going on with the new weapon tier, if it is coming out next month or if they're going to hold off. And then, of course, hopefully we'll know some more details on the next difficulty that was also Datamined, that I made a video on a few days ago. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. And again, both my Discord link and Rem's Decidia DB Discord link will be down in the description below. And shout out to him once again and the Decidia DB team for releasing this info to the public. So yeah, take care, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.